It's your boy, U-Goboy. That's Mongo, all right? This is the U-Goboy podcast channel. But before we start, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got unfiltered, authentic conversations. We got sports talk. We got drops. Oh, yeah. So, Mongo, what should they do?
Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Yahtzee. Yo, it's your boy, U-Goboy. Had to do an emergency update, breaking news. George Pickens is a Dallas Cowboy. George Pickens is a Dallas Cowboy. This is major news for the Cowboys. This makes the NFL Draft 2025 that much sweeter. Dallas didn't do any reaches, no projects. As we mentioned in the Super Draft show with me and Mongo, Dallas got right to it. They took BPA. But George Pickens changes the entire landscape of the Cowboys offense, as well as their outlook for 2025 and beyond. You're talking about a guy, shout out to Todd Archer. George Pickens is the only player in the NFL who averaged at least 16 yards per reception and had at least 2,000 receiving yards in the last 3 seasons. This guy's a playmaker, all right? He's a maniac. He's crazy, all right? Let's just get the elephant out the room right now. He is unhinged. But as a playmaker and as a football player, he is one of the most explosive wide receivers in the league, hands down, all right? What does this do for CeeDee Lamb? What does this do for Dak Prescott? What does this do for Jake Ferguson? What does this do for the passing attack for the Cowboys? It makes it very difficult to just key in on CeeDee Lamb. It was CeeDee and a bunch of maybes. It was CeeDee and a bunch of UFL guys. It was CeeDee and a bunch of Walmart, Target, insert that chain franchise store. It was CeeDee and a bunch of other guys. Now you have a bona fide pair with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. This is the first time Dallas has had that since Amari Cooper, who should have never been traded, was in Dallas. Now, when you come to play the Cowboys, you have to key in on everybody. It's not just bracket coverage against CeeDee and then let everybody else figure it out. Now, Brian Schottenheimer, the spotlight's on you, bro. All right? What is your scheme going to look like? What is your passing attack going to look like? What are your route concepts going to look like? It can't be 4-stop routes into zone coverage like Kellen Moore. It can't be the 2000 offensive playbook with Mike McCarthy. What are you going to do to now take advantage of 2 bona fide playmakers at the wide receiver position, as well as allowing the other guys to eat, like Jake Ferguson, like I mentioned, like Turpin. Tolbert's still on the roster. Jonathan Mingo. I didn't mention his name for the longest. Mingo, Wingo, Ringo Starr, Bingo, Jonathan Beningo. What is Jonathan Mingo's role going to be now? He can be a weapon now that he is going to have a lot of room to work because so much attention is going to be devoted towards Cedarian Lamb and now George Pickens. This is a slam dunk move for the Cowboys, and this helps the offense tremendously. They needed a number 2 receiver. They didn't press and reach for one in the draft. There were some good ones early. They wanted Tedero McMillan. The Carolina Panthers took him off the board, but they stuck to their guns. They got Tyler Booker to help in the offensive line. They got Donovan Ezeraku, Nigeria, in round 2. And they got Siobhan Ravel in round 3 to possibly be Trey Diggs' replacement if he doesn't get his injury situation situated for 2025. And on top of that, they double-dipped that defensive tackle. They double-dipped that running back. They plugged as many holes as they possibly could, and you couple that with free agency, bringing in a bunch of linebackers, bringing in a bunch of reclamation projects on the defensive line, linebacker as well as cornerback. The Cowboys are poised to have a bounce-back year and get back to the playoffs. Does this make them Super Bowl contenders? We don't do that. We do unfiltered, authentic conversations on this channel, on the U-Goboy podcast with me and Mongo. But this has them better than 7 wins, all right? And this has them as legitimate playoff contenders. I can say that at least. They'll be fighting for a wild card, and this definitely is a boost for the Cowboys going into 2025. They needed a number 2 receiver. They got one in George Pickens, and that I cannot wait to see that combination of CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, and what is this running back room? What is it going to look like? This offensive line is going to be better. It's going to be better. They brought in some new coaching. This is a brand new coaching staff. All right, the Mike, all the Mikes are gone. Like I said, Mike Solari, Michael Myers, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Mike McCarthy, Mike Zimmer. All the Mikes are gone. Mike and Ike's. All the Mikes are gone. Schottenheimer came in. He assembled a hell of a staff. Clayton Adams, really excited about him. I'm excited to see what the former offensive line coach for K-State, he gets reunited with Cooper Beebe. Man, this Cowboy team is beginning to take shape, and we will see what things really look like come OTAs, come training camp, come preseason. But this is a major acquisition. We had to do a quick emergency video about it. Had to post it immediately, get that content in. And of course, you already know the vibes. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? We're blowing up across all the platforms. Daily content, fresh content on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, as well as YouTube Shorts, YouTube Reels. You know what I mean? We just dropped the Super Show, episode 64. Episode 65 is going to be on the way. We're going to talk, me and Mongo will talk about the NBA playoffs, as well as more updates with the NFL as the preseason rapidly approaches. The schedule release, we'll probably recap that. But you got to give the front office. We usually bash the Cowboys front office, all right? And rightfully so. Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones, they live in the land of foolishness. But applaud them. You got to give them their round of applause. You got to give them their flowers today. That triumvirate of Jerry, Steven, and Will McClay, who should be the real GM and will be one day, God willing. You know what I mean? They make it happen. They give the Yankees, they give the Cowboys their number 2 receiver, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, the new dynamic duo, the new Batman and Robin in Dallas. Whew, the NFL season is on the way. And keep on tuning in for brand new content daily right here on the U-Goboy podcast. And you already know the vibes. Yahtzee. It means no worries. Love you guys. Peace. Yahtzee. It's your boy, U-Goboy. It's your boy, U-Goboy. And my friends at New York Posse, they're going to hook you up with some official gear. The Knicks are hotter than ever, and they're going to get you right with some official snapbacks, beanies, official gear, official like tissue, baby. Hit that promo code below, 2024. Get 20% off on all New York Posse gear. Hit the link below, and they're going to get you right. It's your boy, U-Goboy. Yahtzee.